I was the pinnacle. I was the zenith. I was the godhead of meat eating on planet Earth. And not only was I Ronald McDonald, but previous to that, and I'm the only man who holds this dubious distinction, I was the marvelous, magical Burger King. And I used to sing, I'm the marvelous, magical Burger King. I can do most anything. I like magic and food that's fun. We got fun, fun, fun for everyone. I once went to a town called Bellevue, Ontario, and they had let school out for the day. And there were literally, I don't know, 10, 15, 20,000 kids. My road manager called it Ronald stock. And, you know, I had one little microphone and little corny little needle through a balloon magic tricks and stuff, and nobody could see or hear anything. But, I mean, it was like a national holiday. It was like the president or the prime minister had come to town, Ronald McDonald. And that's the kind of hero worship that only good money can buy. You got to pay for that. It's called brainwashing. We were told that if they asked, that the hamburgers grow in a patch with the French fries next to them. One thing I should tell you, no expense is spared here. I'm a graduate of McDonald's University. I had the best people, man. I had dance teachers, and I beat out 400 people for Burger King and 600 people for Ronald McDonald. I had to undergo unofficial testing, psychological testing. I was never allowed to eat the food, thank God, because that would be sort of unseemly and could mess the makeup, I guess, to see, they don't like you to really think of it as food. It's fun. I'll tell you one thing they did say to me, that who is it that controls the disposable income of a family? It's not mommy and daddy, it's the kids. So you just have to appeal, you know, it's just appeal to the kids, and they'll tell you, oh, we want to go to McDonald's. I'm telling you, that the majority of the kids I ran across were not aware that what they were eating had anything to do with a ground-up dead animal body. At least lay it on the table. Okay, this is what it is, kids. It's a dead cow and a dead fish and a dead chicken, and we don't give a damn how they live for that brief life, because they only live to take us, the McDonald's Corporation, to the end that we desire, which is your money. People might think that I'm overstating. They might think, well, what's this guy's got a chip on his shoulder or something? It's not that big of a deal. But just go out to the plant and spend, I don't know, a minute there, and it'll be a big deal. There's no human being, I don't think, that has a heart that can look at that goes on there, that killing and that torture and the fear and smell of death in the air, and not be affected by it. In the end, when I left, they said, well, go ahead, go, because you're not McDonaldized enough anyway. What the hell does that mean, McDonaldized enough? It's like not Naziized enough, or not, I don't know, not 1984 George Orwell enough. I don't know exactly what it means, but I'm glad I ain't, and that I wasn't. I learned to put that makeup on in the back of a van in Chicago. A guy named AJ, who's one of the McDonald's trainers, taught me how to do it. It's very, very involved, and the makeup is copyrighted. You know, yeah, that's right. All the stuff is all sewn up, man. Why? Because maybe some lawyer somewhere anticipated that some freak like me would come along, and, you know. So, I used to get in trouble, too. I was kind of rebellious, Ronald, if you notice my zipper's down on that picture. And it was supposed to be up. But, you know, I was kind of like a rock and roll Ronald. You know, I wanted a little bit of rebellion. They want the zipper up. Well, I want it down. And they used to, you know, I'd have like an inspection. It was like the Army. You know, I'd have an inspection. They'd come and look and say, oh, zip that zipper up, Private. And they wanted curls in the wig, but I liked a kind of an Elvis thing happening there, the pomp, you know. So, anyway, that was me, folks.